welcome to Tommy Green TV, bringing you the latest in Arsenal football news update. You landed on the channel, you know the drill. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Match day 18, Leeds v Arsenal, 4-1 to the Gooners. Another game and another win, which is something I'm happy to say. Obviously, this match week, a lot of games, in fact every game got cancelled apart from the Arsenal game, and in a way I'm happy that our game didn't get cancelled, because it allows us to just build momentum and just keep that momentum. You don't want it to break. You just don't want it to break. So it was great to see us continue to build momentum against the Leeds side that was just depleted. They had 8 or 9 injuries to their first team players, so we were more or less playing their B team, should we say. And we did the job. We did the business. The first half was domination. We controlled the first half. It was expected. Look, these are the games that we need to win. We won. We can't complain. The only downside is the penalty that we conceded. I didn't like that, Ben White made that unnecessary tackle. That's twice in about 4 games now that we've seen someone making an unnecessary tackle like that in the box. So I don't know if it's a habit thing or if it's something that needs to be coached out or phased out. But it was just unnecessary. It was pointless. And we conceded a goal. But at the end of the day, you have to give every single player their kudos. And I'm going to mention Gabriel Martinelli as, again, the player who just sets the tone, the standout player in terms of finishing. This boy is finishing. Him and Emile Smith-Rowe, there is serious competition here on the two of them. Emile Smith-Rowe now 6 goals in 8 games, and he hasn't started all of them. Martinelli now, this is his 3rd goal in his 4th game. Confidence. These boys are doing the business. Aubameyang, no problem. Martinelli is taking up the mantle. Emile Smith-Rowe taking up the mantle. There is just genuine positivity in this attack, and lacazette is just gelling all of them together. Once again, another game today, he literally was just playing, and he was not just playing, he was leading. You see him shouting, being vocal on the pitch, telling the players, he's attacking players what to do, literally where to be, how to be, channeling that, not just that leading by example, but kind of channeling Mikel Arteta as well. The way Arteta is on the sideline, he was channeling that on the pitch, and it's great to see him doing that. Do I think he's the long-term solution? Probably not. In terms of strikers, I think it's come to a point where he's got to his level and needs to be phased out. Just like Aubameyang as well. These are players that they're kind of still part of the Wenger regime, so they kind of need to be phased out for Arteta to have full kind of control. But at the end of the day, they're still doing the business while they're still under contract. Aubameyang is not going to play again till Africa Cup of Nations, and then he's going to be gone. He's training on his own. We can see there's definitely the problem there has just escalated. But hey ho, we shouldn't be talking about that. We should be talking about how these boys on the pitch, they did really well today. Saka again played really well. Not as well as last week, but played really well. Martinelli, I've mentioned him already, standout player. Odegaard, leading the press, energy, enthusiasm, vision, especially for that 4th goal. Doing the business. Thomas Partey gave away a couple of balls. But what's funny? I believe since Xhaka's comeback, Xhaka has been the better of Thomas Partey and that Xhaka combination. And he's not playing up to the standard where you think, oh wow, this is boss time. He's giving away few balls as well. He's trying to make those silly tackles because he gives away the ball, so he's trying to recover. But at the end of the day, he's still doing the business. He's still doing the through balls that you see that he gave to Martinelli. There's that little experience there that you can see that you don't see from Thomas Partey. But at the end of the day, the two of them are kind of combining well. They're kind of strengths and weaknesses. They're combining. It's like the Ben White, Gabriel situation. They both have their strengths and their weaknesses, and they kind of complement each other a bit. But you still expect more from the two of them because they're senior players and they're not grabbing the game by the hook. But they played well today against the Leeds team where they didn't really have to assert themselves that much. It's not till we scored the 3rd goal that you could see Leeds causing problems. And against a better team, Thomas Partey and Saka will probably get exposed. But they played well today. We can't complain. The backline, Tomiyasu, different planet. I'm very worried now if he's injured. I just hope it's like a, what do you call it? A kind of just strain. Because you see, once he comes off, all of Leeds' attack coming from that right-hand side, literally, just that right-hand side, which is not what you want to see. Cedric came on, didn't really affect the game that much. He didn't really look like he wanted to be in the game. But that's his opportunity. If he wants to take it, he can take it. If he doesn't, you can leave. At the end of the day, I understand he's not playing much games, but you got to prove that you need to be in the team, and I like this healthy competition. And then you look on the other side, Ben White, Gabriel. Obviously, Ben White giving away a necessary penalty. I knew straight away it was a penalty. Should have stayed on his feet. There was no need to do that. And Gabriel, of course, being Gabriel, they weren't really trouble. Bust the game. First half, we had 15 attempts on goal. So they weren't really troubled per se. And in this, Tierney again doing Tierney. It does what it says on the can. That's it. Ramsdale, don't think he had anything to do per se, apart from the penalty. And that was a very good penalty. So I'm very happy for the boys that they did the business at the end of the day. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. If I was to rate them today, Ramsdale, I would give a 6 because he didn't really, I wouldn't say they did anything really. So I would give a 6. Tomiyasu, I would give a 7. Gabriel, Ben White, I would give a 6. Gabriel, I would give a 7. Another game played, not the same as last week, but it's still okay. 7, Tierney, I would give a 6. If we were to go into midfield, Saka, Partey, I would both give them 6. Because there wasn't anything really special about today's game. Against the Leeds side that was second, more or less the second team, I'd have expected more in terms of increasing your goals. We scored 3 in the first half. Why don't we try and score another 3-4 in the second half so that we could boost our goal difference? So, did the job. It was okay. In, out. It wasn't, you didn't really have to get off the second gear, Saka, I'd give a 7. He scored. He was busy throughout the game. Odegaard as well, I would give a 6. Actually a 7 because that assist was beautiful. Martinelli, 9. 2 goals. Man of the match very easily. Lacazette, I would give a 7. He was a nuisance. And he gels the play together. So I would give him a 7. You're looking at Tavares, who came on in the second half. 5. There's nothing more you can give there. Who else came on? Tavares, Cedric, didn't really do much. 6. And of course, how can I forget? Emile Smith-Rowe. Another week, my man scored again. I'd give him an 8, So he won the ball, he won the tackle to start the second goal, the last goal. And he started the whole process. I would give him an 8. And then if you were to look to the manager, another game, didn't really have to do much here per se, but he still did the business and he got it right today. So I would give him an 8. Referee was inconsistent as well, but he wasn't that bad and we didn't lose the game. So, another 7. And the fans that went up there, good 10 at the end of the day because they did the business. So, yeah, it's a good game today. We go to Norwich next. That should be another 3 points before we play Wolves and then Man City. That's our next 3 games. So if we do the business in these games, at the end of the day, we should be well in there. Even the teams that play with their game in hand, we should be well in there because it's going to be a hectic January for those teams that haven't played. They're going to be tired. They're going to be bugged out. So if we keep winning the games that we need to win, we should be in that race for the top 4. But you guys know the drill. Like, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Till the next time, guys, let's get it.